on the track.
I'm just playing.
What's up? Hey. It's Friday. What's going on, Atlanta and all across the globe? We are live right here, the Time to Shine Radio show on World Star Hit Radio, and we have Miss Porsha Ferguson. Say what's up.
Hey everybody, how y'all doing?
Hey. So we got a lovely guest in the studio, y'all. And shout out to Dre Phantom. You know what I'm saying? We got his beat playing in the background. I'll be having producers submit their beats, and Dre's a real good friend. So shout out. So let's talk to Miss Porsha Ferguson.
Yes.
So introduce yourself to us. Let us know, for those who don't know, who you are, and let us know how you got to this point in your career.
Well, pretty much I am an actress.
Okay.
I will be on this season of Have and Have Not.
Woo, my favorite.
Yes. And I will also be in this summer's movie with Mark Harris, 36-hour Layover, which stars Monica Calhoun from The Best Man, and Brian White from Scandal, and Stump the Yard, and many other movies.
Right, we know Michael White.
Yeah. So it's just like, I'm really excited about how I got started. Was like, I'm from Memphis. I started acting in Memphis, and pretty much I ran into great people. I met my manager, Shauna D. Shout out to Shauna. Yes. I ran into her, and ever since then, you know, pretty much things have been going really good for me.
Wow.
Yeah. That's
pretty awesome. So it started in Memphis, and then you moved to Atlanta?
Yeah. I moved to Atlanta. Actually, I moved down here with $80 to my name.
Shut up.
Yeah, $80 to my name.
Wow.
My job, like out the blue, just transferred me. I was like begging for a transfer. You know, sometimes when you're a good worker at your job, they don't want to let you go. So it's just like yeah. So she pretty much was like, okay, I'm gonna give you 2 weeks. You got 2 weeks to get down there. I transferred you just out the blue, and out there, I think she thought I wasn't gonna find a place to stay and stuff.
She thought it was a joke.
So in 2 weeks, I got my own apartment down here in Clayton County, and pretty much I've been working. I'm no longer there, thank God. I got fired because you know, when you're trying to do this thing, you know,
it's in the entertainment,
it requires a lot of time and a lot of get up and go out of nowhere.
Right.
So you know,
pick up and go, and they be like, you ain't call in today. And you like, well, sorry, I know I gotta be there, but I can't be at 2 places at one time.
And so you just be, they like, well, we gotta let you go. So I was like, oh, shit. Excuse my language, but I was like, oh my God. But I was like, okay. So so after that happened, things just started picking up for me. I did a couple of indies, and pretty much a lot of people. I did indie with Robin Givens. And, you know, double sided. I did a couple of music videos, I must admit. Soldier Boy. And a couple of other things. And then finally, my mom used to always be like, get in front of Tyler Perry. And I'm just like, Mom, it's not that easy.
Right. So he be in Greenbrier chilling.
So it just was like, out of the blue, this beautiful voice, Raven drummer, called me and was like, okay, I need you to be here. You got an hour. And when I got there, I had like 3 pages worth of dialogue to audition for. She's like, I'm gonna give you some time. You know, she gave it 10 minutes. You know,
you had to scam it.
Yeah, I'm just like, so I went in there and pretty much killed it and got the part.
Skill me, bro. So, can you talk about your character on there?
I can't necessarily talk about her just yet, but her name is Zena, and you know, look forward to seeing her. I can't. Yeah. Not until she's seen. That's it.
And when can we expect to see the episode to air?
Well, honestly, you can look forward to it after the mid-season finale when it picks back up in I believe it picks back up in April or May. When they come back off the mid-season finale break. So yeah, you can definitely forward to seeing her, but She is interesting. I will say that.
Can you relate to the character that you play?
No. Just putting it out there.
Okay.
No.
She's like, no. Y'all heard it. No.
Yeah, but I was able to channel a couple of when you're in high school, a couple of people that you come across. Couple of friends that you used to have that you be like, you be like, wow, I can't believe, Yeah, so I was able to channel that when I got into character.
Okay, that's pretty awesome. So how did you land this part into the what you said with Monica Calhoun? What's the name of it?
36-hour layover.
36-hour layover. So how did this one come about?
Well, pretty much, Mark Harris, he is an amazing writer and director, and I've been a fan of his since he did this movie called Black Butterfly that I saw on Netflix. And
I saw that.
Yeah, it's really, really good. And he, I just, basically you have to show these people that you're hungry. So I befriended him on Facebook. And I just kept liking, commenting, showing support, showing love. And he just, out the blue, just gave me a shot. They shot the movie in L.A. And he pretty much was like, in L.A. now. He could have easily cast anybody in that role. And I think one of the girls that was originally cast for the role didn't, I think she had something else to do or something. And then he was just like, I got this part for you. And you got to be here pretty much next week,
Wow.
So, and it was like everything's a test. So I, showed him that
So you went out there on faith.
Yeah, I went out there and I did the part, and he loved it, and we've been very, very supportive of each other and good friends since then.
So this was just all off of Facebook.
Yeah, all off of Facebook. But sometimes that's how people get discovered.
Yeah, it's social media.
Yeah.
That's pretty dope. So, because if you would have never liked his stuff and was defending him and showing support of him, he probably would have never said, listen, I got this part for you.
Yeah, it also has to deal with a lot of training. Because I also went to, I studied with Lee Brock of, I cannot remember his school. I don't know why I'm going blank. Huh? Juilliard. I studied there. And I studied at, what's it called? The Bar Group.
Okay.
The Bar Group in New York. I studied there. I studied at Second City in Chicago, where Tina Fey from Saturday Night Live come out of, at the Bar Group. Anna Hathaway comes out of there.
Okay.
And we all know who came from Juilliard. So
everybody.
Yeah, pretty much. So
somebody.
so it's like, you gotta study. A lot of people think studying doesn't have anything to do with it. Studying has everything to do it, unless you already have connections,
right?
But studying, people want to see how dedicated and how hungry you are. Are you willing to go across country for your dream? Are you willing to, do what you have to do? And a lot of times, I mean, I can't speak for everybody, but a lot of times I know I am.
Right.
If I can.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello. Yeah. So when does that drop?
It drops this summer. It hasn't been like a set date yet, but I know for sure it drops this summer.
This summer.
Yeah.
And who do you play in that movie?
I play a homeless woman.
Oh.
Yeah. I got my Halle Berry on. Yeah. I got my Halle Berry moment.
So what was that like, playing a homeless woman? Because you had to tap into that character, right?
Yeah.
So what's that like?
It was crazy because I had to like dig into the trash for real.
What?
And get in there. And it was a very crazy experience because they was like, we want your hair all over your head, and it was like, oh, you gotta, it went from being homeless to looking like I'm on drugs. They had to like make me really messed up. They was like, no, you don't look homeless enough, and they had to like really
get that look together.
Yeah, get the look. And so pretty much they were like, yeah, when I did that, it was like, you really acting like you homeless. You really look like you homeless. It was kind of uncomfortable a bit. Okay. Yeah, it's like, because I come from, in Memphis, watching my mom grow up, and basically when she got me and my sister together after my grandma died, like we pretty much had to like sleep on, the floors that was in the school hallways, not the carpet, like the floors. Okay. And so pretty much, she went from like eventually getting us some beds to eventually moving us in a better neighborhood to eventually buy her own house.
Okay.
So, you know, me.
You saw all that.
Yeah, I saw all that. So it was easy to channel back into that, even though we weren't homeless, but it was like, you know, coming from a struggle, you know.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Because, like, so how hard is it as an actress, like, because, you know, you get cast for different roles, to having to tap into different roles, mindsets?
It's kind of hard because sometimes you have to really throw no judgment at the character, because if it's not you, you kind of sort of can't, you know, you're like, oh, I don't want to do this. You know, you kind of sort of be like, I don't, like, but it's like, you can't judge the character. The character has no judgment. Okay. You know, you're not supposed to do that. Okay. And you pretty much have to understand that this may be somebody in real life. You may be telling someone's, you know, story. Okay. And you got to do the best that you can. It's hard to come. It's more hard to come out of character than it is to get into character once you do your research. Because when you get into the mode, it's hard for you to shake some things off, and it's hard for you to separate, okay, this isn't real. Right. And I think a lot of us as actors have a hard time not going there, because once we go there, it's hard to tap out of it and think like, okay, this isn't real. This is not what's really happening. This is not what I have to go to after they yell cut. Okay. You know. Right. Because when you in that moment and you like, things can turn for the worse after, you don't separate the two, you know. Okay, right. You know, but you have to separate. But at the end of the day, you love it. I love it, yeah. Yes, I love it. I can't see myself. I told y'all to be fired. Right. I can't see myself doing nothing else but this. Okay. Yeah. Nothing. So how long have you been in Atlanta now? I've been here for about 3 years now. 3 years. Mm-hmm. And how long ago did you let go of that other situation? With the job? Mm-hmm. Probably within a year of me being here. Okay. Yeah. Wow. So what's it like, the Atlanta experience? Are you glad that you came? I am. I really am. I met some very, very good people, you know, that have changed my life. I met, you know, good and bad experiences. I love it, you know. I love it. I love the people out here. Everybody's more passionate than people think that they are, and I love it, you know. Now, because everybody says Atlanta's the Black Hollywood, would you rather live here as an actress than out in LA? Like, well, that's a good question. That is a good question. I would rather, like if I was set, I would rather live here. Okay. Because it's a little bit more, you know, I'm from the South, so it's home. Right. But in the climbing process, yeah, I would, you know, like to live in LA. You like to live in LA? Yeah. Right. Okay. So what advice would you give to any up and coming actresses? I would tell them to never give up, and don't ever settle for something that you think, you know, even if, until you see it in contract, you know, until you see it in contract, don't do it. That's what I say. Don't, if you have to second guess or think like this isn't, you know, even if somebody's telling you, oh, it's going to do this, it's going to do that, until you see it in black and white, you know, and even sometimes then, you know, you got to do your research. And, you know, you have to research these people, because some people just want to see certain things or want to see how far they can push you. To see what you're willing to do. Right. That's true. You know, don't settle, don't shake, don't break yourself. Just be you and keep going for success. Keep, you know, striving for success. Exactly. So how important, as an up-and-coming actress, is having an agent? It is important. It is very important to have an agent. I appreciate my agent. I'm with Trinity Talent of Atlanta. Yes. I really, really appreciate my agent. I love her. I love Amber. Hey, Amber.